Well, welcome everybody to Suicide Prevention Australia's Life Awards. And it's a real pleasure to join you to honour the work of Suicide Prevention Australia, to recognise that at this time, during COVID, with lockdowns, with curfews, particularly in my home state, with all of the challenges that come with employment as well as health, so many Australians are doing it tough. So many young people are doing it tough, but people of all ages. And Suicide Prevention Australia and all of our mental health support groups and advocates are playing a fundamental role in saving lives and protecting lives. As part of Suicide Prevention Australia's work, they have an Extraordinary Lifetime Achievement Award. This year, I am delighted to announce that it goes to the Honourable John Dawkins. John has been a member of the Legislative Council in South Australia. He's been an advocate for nearly 3 decades for suicide prevention. His own passion, his own familiarity with what can be an agonising topic has given him the drive, and throughout his parliamentary career and his post-parliamentary career, and now as the Premier's first suicide prevention advisor, to have those roles, not just in South Australia, but across the country, has meant a body of work across a lifetime of saving lives. And so, John, at this most difficult of times, what you've been doing is helping Australians of all ages, South Australians in particular, to understand that they have a pathway, to understand that they have support, to understand that their lives matter. And that's an immensely powerful gift. So on behalf of all Australians, but particularly myself and particularly Suicide Prevention Australia, I am delighted to officially bestow on you Suicide Prevention Australia's Lifetime Life Achievement Award. Over to you, John.
Well, thank you, Minister. And I am a bit speechless because I've seen some fabulous people win this award for the work that they've been doing for, going back 40 years ago or more, when I think it was even far tougher to deal with those issues as you've described than it is today. But I want to also recognise Suicide Prevention Australia for their terrific work in the leadership and the advocacy, and I know their advocacy to you and to the Prime Minister and his special advisor, but also having worked with the Premier here and represented the Premier in discussions with that organisation. I'm very pleased to work with them, but very proud to accept this wonderful award. But I also like to acknowledge the fact that I've got some fabulous, I don't have a large staff, but I've got some terrific staff that have supported me right throughout, and that goes back to the days in opposition when my very few staff learnt a lot about this topic very quickly. And so I give them, all of them, and particularly I think all of the volunteers that we work with, the volunteers in the suicide prevention networks in South Australia, in the associated bereavement groups, and many other organisations that I deal with, all the people on our Premier's Council for Suicide Prevention, and the public servants that work with me on the issues group on suicide prevention, which has been terrific. To all of those people, I thank them, because this award is as much for them as it is for me. Thank you, Minister.
Look, it's just a privilege to be able to, on behalf of so many others, recognise you, John, and to everybody who's been before you, to all of those who are currently involved in the work of suicide prevention, whether it's through SPA or so many other groups, or whether it's just individually looking out and taking care for each other. You're giving hope, you're giving support, and you're giving people a sense that their lives matter.
Thank you very much. Every life we save is a great boost to me, and we keep doing this work. I've been persisting a long time in this area, and will continue to do so. Thank you.
Well done, John.